Yo, what up? This your boy Kendall Stones, aka Kofi Weaston.
This your boy DOE, Good Brother Bowl.
And we are the Dirty Hills. You already know, man, you tuning in to 11:30 podcast. Mm-hmm. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Dude, that's my job. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Yeah. And you have been Dirty Hills approved.
The American Prodigy. Dre on me.
Oh, that was good. Great night. I love that. Before just having that ending, bruh. Man, WTF.
And Brian B.
I personally feel like Gabe made the right decision by not. I think he gained a ton of acknowledgement from the matches with Gunther, taking him to the limits and them showing that.
Commission Talks.
Yeet, what it do, man? Yo, it's Wednesday. Damn, I gotta fix the camera, man. Yo, man, it's Wednesday. Yo, we live here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, you name it, man. What it do, you guys? Welcome everyone to a new episode of Commission Talks. Like I said, it's Wednesday. I got the fellas with me. We're gonna be chatting all things pro wrestling, and I appreciate everyone tuning in. Like I said, on all social media platforms, YouTube, IG, Facebook, X, you name it, man. Appreciate everyone. If you're new to the show and you haven't done so already, definitely do me a favor. Wrong one. Definitely do me a favor and hit the subscribe button down below, you guys. Yes, hit the subscribe button down below. I'm trying to, have it on the screen, but hey, look at technical difficulties. We live though, but it's Commission Talks. I got the fellas with me, man. We're gonna bring on the guys, man. I got my guy, Warren Marlowe, host of the Buzzing with Marlowe podcast. What's going on with you, my guy?
Hey, man, it is Wednesday. It's time to have some fun. Yes. Let's get it going.
Yes, it is, man. It's time to have some fun. And also, I got my bro, man, Brian B, host of the Beeline Entertainment here. We back.
It's good,
man.
y'all.
What's going on with you guys, man?
Hey, man, it's been a week. I don't know if anybody realized that I actually had a couple of free times, so I went back and see what episode number we are fully on for Commission Talks. What do y'all think?
58.
I'm new.
Bro, we're way higher than that. Because remember, we've been going on for almost 2 years, almost 2 to 3 years now.
Oh, okay.
We're at 86.
86.
With everything together, 86 episodes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Hey, look at it. Hey, at 86 episodes, I appreciate it, man. That's dope, man. That's real
lot
dope.
of research.
Hey, yo, definitely subscribe, man. Appreciate it, man. We also live on the Beeline Entertainment YouTube channel and the Buzzing with Marlowe YouTube channel. So definitely make sure you subscribe to the Buzzing with Marlowe podcast and the Beeline Entertainment LLC. But you guys, man, like I said, man, it's Wednesday. We're gonna be chatting, all things wrestling, man, and give our point of views and some dad rants and some stuff like that, man. But let's dive into it. What you guys, man, want to talk about first, man? in my Cody Rhodes voice.
No,
We don't talk about
Cody Rhodes. No,
This right here,
no.
the biggest rant I could have all week. I let my daughter always play Xbox. You know, if anybody knows me, Xbox is life at home. It's our cable. It's pretty much everything that functions the house, right? So my daughter, I'm thinking she went in the room. She's in bed, whatever. I'm not gonna wake her up, whatever. So I get up in the morning, go to look for this controller. My daughter finds it in the fridge. Says it's right by next to the grapes, Dad. How dare you not look in the refrigerator? So yeah, that's my dad rant for the day. My daughter putting my nicely Xbox controller in the refrigerator.
Just be glad it wasn't the toilet.
Oh my God, bro! I would have,
and you'd have a dad rant.
Oh my gosh, it was nice and cold. I will say that it was a nice little cold controller. It's all durable. So
sometimes I gotta step back and I gotta think about the shit that I did when I was a kid. When I get mad at my kids and stuff like that. I remember one time when I was younger, I took a set of tweezers. I was younger, yo. I took some tweezers and stuck them in the damn light socket in the bathroom.
Oh wow!
And the lights and shit started flickering and shit like that or whatever. My mother and them came in, and I remember hearing the zzz. I remember the sound, like I was playing Operation or some shit. I remember that shit, yo. Luckily, I'm
operating. I'm doing surgery on the light bulb.
So sometimes that helps me when I'm like, yeah, I know I did some shit too, but it don't matter because I still get mad. Right. You know, speaking of a dad rant, I was telling you guys earlier, man. Like I've had kind of a week, man. There's times, no matter how long you've been doing this parenting shit, like you know, sometimes you just lose it, bro. Sometimes it's just like, listen, I'm fucking done. We had a situation yesterday where my son got this thing where like he has like no pain tolerance, like none whatsoever. And he doesn't like even simple shit, like, you know, even comb. He had really long hair. And like, you know, it looked good on him, it fit him well. But every time he got his braids out, he ain't never want to comb through his hair. Me and Tiff telling him all the time, you gotta comb your hair, shit get nappy, it's fucked up. So I'm sitting here watching a movie, just trying to escape life yesterday. And my girl comes downstairs and shit, and she's like, "Yo, I need you to come help me because I had to cut James's hair because his hair is napped up because of his braids." And I walk upstairs thinking she just cut a little couple pieces, cut all my fucking kid's hair off, man. And when I got up there, you know how when you get like real mad, but you don't want to show it because you're like, fuck, I don't want drama. Like this could be a big one. That was how it was, bro. I was super pissed. And I was super pissed at him too, because I'm like, yo, bro, like I've been telling you, you can't be fucking scared of everything. Like that's my job. I'm that dad. Like, no, fuck that. You scared? Go do that shit right now. Like I'm that dad. And it's like, you know, I was going off, man. I was like, bro, I told you, like, because you scared to comb your hair, now you don't got that shit no more. Just a comb, it fucked you up. Now you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was one of them things for me yesterday, and just like the house hasn't been right ever since. I flipped, bro. I was really fucking mad, yo. And then there was like a couple other things was happening after that. But it's just like I said, man. I know I share my story because I'm just like, I know households go through it. You know what I'm saying? Households, you know, hopefully people aren't going too bad. But I know when I'm frustrated, like it's a wrap, yo. Like I've definitely calmed down from like the younger me or whatever, but that nigga's still there. Like it didn't die.
Never gonna go. It's never gonna be gone either.
Yeah, so I've been taking it real cool these last like couple of days. Like I've been really trying to relax, just, you know, be in my own element, watching movies and shit. So yeah, man, it's hard. You got to know when to sit down.
You do. I remember when I was young, man, and I used to give my mom and my sister, because when my mom had to, you know, leave early from work, my sister would help me, you know, get dressed in the morning, as far as like putting on my shoes, most definitely. Yep. And I'm taking my man out, you know, before the podcast today and stuff, just, you know, go outside, get some fresh air, because he gave his mother a hard time like a mud this morning. So, you know, I did the same thing. I can't get mad at him. I can't I can't get mad at him, because I'm sitting there like, man, unball your feet. You know, unball your feet. Come on, man. Let's get your shoes on. And it's taking, you know, minutes. And I'm talking about minutes to put on his shoes, man, and he just sitting there just laughing and want to turn his ankle and stuff. So it's like, yeah, that right there. And also what I was telling you guys too, in the chat earlier, man, is just, when you doing this podcasting thing, you got to find time, and you got family and stuff like that. So it's still some clips I'm trying to definitely put out, and but with little man, and with her, she want to do the daycare at home and stuff, which is totally
This is
fine.
this is a
And
good topic. Go ahead.
I'm all
Listen,
for it. I
bro.
think I was telling you guys a little bit of this early in the chat, and I was like, okay, no problem, but you at my house, we could turn this bitch into a daycare or whatever, if that's what you want to do. But I was also on the side of sending him to daycare, but she was more so like, I don't really want to do that, and you know, I don't want to do all that stuff. I was like, all right, cool, great, but you're gonna need time for yourself though too.
Yeah,
We really
that's
haven't,
true.
we really haven't, had no breaks. We've been parenting straightly. So I mean, the most break is, we had is when this nana came over. I mean, when came over and took them, out for some time, and but still, then that was sort of, our first break or whatever. So it was like we just set the foot right there, and
Yeah.
ain't really do much though. But you know, with the kids, man. And I'm starting to realize you do got to pick your battles. When Brian was saying that, because sometimes, man,
Yeah.
you just be having something on the edge of your tongue and you want to say it, but you got to bite that fucking tongue sometimes, because it can turn in to World War III.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like
Bro,
that's my little thing of definitely been
I,
there. And I
I
was
love
telling
I
you, man,
love how you say that,
I
because I think I've made that conversation with y'all before when I said
mm,
our is 90% the reason why our significant other and us have an argument in ways. And they know it works. Like the kids are not like they don't know better, but they know better, if that makes sense. Like they know what is bad. They know, hey, what is the way to get under our skin? My daughter, you just said a great example about the shoes thing, man. My daughter will sit there and throw a fit. But if it's something that she wants to do, like we have this nice little playground out here, she wants to go play at the playground. I say, okay, go get dressed. She come in there just almost in her underwear, like, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm like, no, you got to go put clothes on. And then she knows how to make me mad is when she knows how to put clothes on. We have worked countless hours to teach her how to put clothes on. So she'll come in there and put the clothes on backwards just so I have to redo it and fix it and go, can you help me? Can you help me? Because she knows her mom usually is okay to do it. Her mom is like, yeah, no problem, baby, whatever. But when it comes to me, I'm like, come on, you've done this how many times already? Do you want to go to the playground? If you want to go to the playground, you have to put your shoes on. You have to put your clothes on. I can't. Can you help me? No, we ain't going to the playground then. I'm not gonna sit there and try to fight with her no more about this. But I mean, it's so many crazy things, and I love how when y'all talk about y'all's things, because we all got to realize, we're all human, and we're all gonna have our one bad dad moment every other month or two or whatever. But it's like it's so cool when we can come on here and talk about something like this, because we can all relate to something. Even though Dre's got
Yeah.
a younger son,
Yeah, it's a lot of
me and
therapy.
Brian have a 5-year-old. Brian, me and you can relate to having a boy and a girl. I mean, there's big mood swings and everything else that goes into that one, and I'm learning that one now. But it's like
Oh
it's
yeah.
so crazy when you see these dialogues of how the transition it is with kids, how it adapts to the relationship of you and your significant other, because it puts y'all through a test.
Oh yeah.
Me and my wife just talked about it, man. We haven't had really alone time to ourselves, and I can't even tell you when. And of course, me working weekends, I don't see her on her days off. I'm working all the time, so it's like we've tried to manage it. It's like, all right, we're gonna try to go no more than 30 minutes or an hour a day. That's our goal to spend with each other. After we put her to bed, do what we need to do, and just spend our time for that little bit of moment. Because I mean, it does take a lot out of not only a relationship, but it takes a lot out of
Out
each
of a
other.
person. Yeah. Dre, I wanted to ask you too, on your thing real quick. You said you were challenge with whether you should, enjoy being able to stay home and have daycare at the house, or if you would send your son to daycare outside. So for me, like, y'all know me already. Like I talk about this shit all the time. Like I'm super protective of my kids. Now, me being super protective is definitely one of the reasons why I don't want nobody fucking with my kids. Like I don't want no news reports. I don't know special letters. I don't want to find out something 10 years later that something happened that shouldn't happen and no bullshit like that. But I also understand that there are parents that have to do that. They don't have an option. They have to fucking do that. That's number one. Protectiveness and shit, or whatever is for me. Number two is this the big shit, the price. The price, how much that shit is,
crazy.
bro.
A week?
Have you looked into it? Like how much it costs and everything?
No, we necessarily didn't look into it, but we can get like a voucher or something. So where it's like sort of free out of our pockets and stuff. So more so we just taking them there and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm all for it. Like I'm a protective type of guy, but I'm also want to let my man spread his wings.
I feel you.
And that's what I found out too with Belle, man. Like I took him out her so long. Like she wasn't interacting with kids and stuff. And with her going to school, it's helped a lot of her building how to walk, talk, all that stuff.
To piggyback on that though, I was taking him outside and stuff, and like he want to get down. I'm like, go, you want to get down, get down. You want to walk, go ahead and walk. If you fall, get back up and stuff. But also when I take him outside, he go up to every little kid, he see, and he wants to hug them. He wants to talk to them. He wants to play with them. So then I come back in the house and I'm like, well, babe, like look at him. Like this is sort of what he wants to do. But she's on that other end, sort of like our Brian. She's like, nah, I don't want nobody around this little. I don't want, like I'm protecting mom, first time parents, I definitely get it. But it's like, not necessarily don't want to miss out on that opportunity, but it's like he's ready to go. And he's like, we the only two people, really, he's around throughout the day, every day. So
that does matter.
Yeah,
it does matter.
And then it's like, stop, get down, stop, get down. It's like you only get a break when
you also want a break. Yeah,
exactly.
That's what I was gonna say. I agree with you. I agree with you.
But his mom afraid, she in the other room. I don't know if she hearing me. She probably listening to music, but she afraid a little bit to say, I need a break. She feels as though it's like need
your
break.
responsibility.
It's like a punishment.
So you don't want to admit that you need to. I'm saying she the same
way. We went through that pain.
Hold on. To her, it's more so like if I need a break, and what a break means to her is like, well, I'm tired of my kid and I don't want to be around him right now. And I'm saying that's not what it is. That's not what it is. It's saying that you need a break. You need to, whether you need to go use the bathroom, whether you need to go brush your teeth, or whether you need to go outside to get some fresh air. It's whatever it is, you need a break. You feel me? Like it's not always, in a negative way. And I know her because I know, her mom, she's the same way because they more so shit, I'm trying to get on the tip of my tongue. They more think the negative first than the positive.
Right.
So,
optimistic,
yes. So they not like they're not really open-minded and just thinking the positive more before the negative. So it's like
that's me. That's me like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but then and I heard that
you gotta stop watching the news.
I'm all negative.
I would think that we will balance each other out because I'm more so thinking of the positive. Of course, in my mind, I might think of the negative. Of course, I might be nervous, but I can't tell her I'm scared. I can't tell her I'm nervous. I gotta be the one that's, the man.
You gotta be that man. Yeah, you gotta be that.
You feel me?
That's right.
Flex on, Dre.
He gonna be scared. She's scared. I can't be like, damn, I'm scared too. You feel me? Deep down, I might be, but yeah, man. Like
the piggyback on that, though, Dre.
Get some real shit right now.
The only thing I'll say about that is when Belle was not in school, she was not in daycare or anything like that. Obviously, it was around the COVID time. Me and you've talked about this countless times, and I even talked about this with Brian. She was underdeveloped based off of not being around kids for so long. And I mean, you could only do what you can do with kids with by yourself and stuff like that. They do need to go around kids to adapt more because, like I said, man, I said it countless times. I have 2 kids, but technically I'm still a first-time parent when it comes to the toddler stage because of Annabelle. I've been in her life from the beginning. So when we took her to school and stuff like that, we have experienced my child being sick countless times because we have, blocked her away from the germs and stuff for so long to where she's now there. It's like every other week, bro. It's like, all right, she's sick again. It's like, holy cow. But because we've kept her away from that environment for so long, her immune system didn't pick up based off of the age that she is. For her being 5, her immune system's a lot lower than most people because we did not have her around crowds and stuff like that when it comes to kids like that.
Yep, that's a big thing too. But I don't never fault nobody for trying to keep their kids safe, yo.
No.
But you are right. There's a lot of development that you do gain from having them being around.
Kids are bullies, man. I hate to say it sometimes. I see kids that nowadays.
Huh? More than that nowadays.
Oh, I know.
Bullying is like the last thing you got to worry about now. You saw all that shit coming out with the whole Nickelodeon.
I did see that. Where's that? Where's that at? Where's that on?
I think it's on Amazon.
What y'all talking about?
I'll check that out.
The Nickelodeon kids, the Dan Schneider, the guy who made
bro, they were
that
talking mad. They've been saying mad stuff about him off the Ned's Declassified podcast.
But you want to know something? It doesn't seem like it's all just him. Like he was definitely doing some inappropriate shit, like giving massage, like having people give him massages and being an asshole. But the people that was around them apparently were the ones who were really doing shit. Because one thing I gotta say real quick, I know we gotta get on wrestling. This is a fucking wrestling show, but the one thing that's interesting that I gotta say I do respect, even though he did some shit, and I still think he definitely a creeper to me. But he got his ass up and came out and fucking addressed shit publicly. He didn't just stand in the dark. He did an interview and stuff like that, and was like, "Yep, I fucked up. I did some things wrong, and I wish I could take some of the shit back." And we don't know everything that he did, but from what I hear, most of the people saying, the biggest thing they saying about Dan Schneider, the one who was actually the creator, was that he was a big asshole. Like he was really, really deep with kids. He was a little bit too close, a little too touchy. And they said that he acts out a lot of his fantasy shit through the sketches that he was writing. That's what people say. But he didn't confirm that. But it's really interesting, man. Like Drake and Josh and all the crazy shit that happened with him, and it's fucking crazy, yo. That's what I'm saying. You got to protect the fucking kids, man.
I think to this day, I think.
Nah, he's not locked up. Nah, he's not, bro. Yo, now I guess you didn't hear the story then. Yeah, you look into that shit, man. It's fucking crazy, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I remember Josh Peck was talking about it, and he was like saying that there was a bunch of rumors going on about him and all that crap. I didn't really keep all into it.
Yeah, it just the documentary just came out. It's like it's in episodes. It's called I forgot, man. I don't fucking know. Quiet on the Set. There you go. Thank you, Christy. I was just thinking about it. That's right.
I'm gonna definitely check that out.
It's crazy, yo.
Man. Definitely. All right, man. We're gonna definitely get into some wrestling, man. What you guys, man? Definitely, we've been catching you guys' eye, man. I know me and Brian chatted about The Rock and Mercedes coming back. Did you guys hear about how the fans, or not fans per se, but some of the wrestlers and management backstage is upset with The Rock because of his profanity that he used on Instagram?
It's near there. I mean, bro, it's The Rock. He's drawing
exactly.
Crowds, bro. We could have watched. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pretty sure all of us could agree to it. We would rather watch that entire concert than those matches that happened on SmackDown. Like entertaining as can
Sucks
be.
to say it.
When Hollywood Rock theme came on, the way they introduced it and everything, bro, that's all you needed for that show.
But all right. Let's debate. Let's debate now. Here we go. This is good. Here we go.
Let's go for it.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Of course, The Rock is a draw. I think one of the big things is that, if I had to relate with the stars in the back, if they would put more into them and less into The Rock situation, then the matches and shit would probably be better, right? I think that's a good point to focus on. If they were allowed a little bit more freedom and a little bit more luxury to speak freely, maybe they'd have a little bit more character and have a little bit more development that be able to be given as well. So it's like, I do understand the concept, but at the same time, you are right. Like, it is The Rock. He's going to get certain liberties, but people speaking out on it definitely means something. Like, he's doing whatever the fuck he wants. Of course you gonna shine, bro. Of course, if you got 30 fucking minutes of screen time, you're gonna be over as shit. And you are entertaining. You are The Rock. But other people are getting outshadowed, and it's difficult because we want to see these new developed superstars, not just the same repeated shit that we watching and repeating. So I don't know, man. I'm enjoying the Rock shit, but
I mean, reality,
I
it's
agree
kind of
with
like
him.
allegations. It's not like we even have proof that these people are upset. Yes, but me obviously being in a wrestling background, you see someone take 40 minutes of time
Of a 2-hour
and then
show.
that means hey, your 15-minute match just cut down to 8, 7, maybe got 10 out of your 15, and that's including entrance and stuff. So you have that worry, but I mean, honestly, it's here or there, but I think the fact that it's the character that The Rock is bringing, he is the final boss.
But also, we don't know if anybody backstage
Is really
upset on that. Really saying it on
Same
that
thing
though.
with
But
New York posting about AEW.
but you can sort of tell in a way, like if you look at The Rock Instagrams and everything he's talking about with Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and that whole situation, with that, and he's fuck your story, fuck this, da 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 da, and it's pale to comparison to everyone else's. It's really cookie cutter. Just I'm gonna see you tonight. I'm gonna whoop your butt, and I think The Rock more so is he's like, man, look here, bro. I'm speaking from the heart. I'm not going off a script. These motherfuckers can do the script all day long, but I'm The Rock. I can pay the fine. I can pay the network fine and all that. You feel me? I can see motherfuckers being mad because
they know
really,
before he does all his custom. That they said that on Fox. Brian Gerwatz gives the script to Fox, so they're prepared to know what he's saying.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like far as his Instagram though, just like on the social media though.
Yeah, they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to do any of that.
Yeah, they're not supposed to do
either.
Yeah,
they're not supposed to do stuff. That's the biggest issue. We said that constantly. How many times did we say that is an issue sometimes? Because if someone owns so much rights to their thing, it's uncontrollable. Like it's theirs. He can do whatever he wants now.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that real quick? Let's talk about. Let's do this. Let's do this, Dre, if you don't mind. Let's have who won, because let's just be honest. What we're talking about on Friday, The Rock gave, in my opinion, one of the greatest fucking promos of his career. Freely, whatever you want to call it, that Rock concert, everything he was saying, I know I was crying, and me and Dre definitely did talk about it on his show. But the one thing I was saying even on the show was like, yo, I can't wait to see Cody's response. And just to start it off, since Christy introduced it, I'll be honest with you, I was on some whatever shit. And when I went on the internet and stuff like that and saw that everybody was, Cody was so good. When I was listening to Cody's response, I mean, I know he's not The Rock. He don't got the same like liberties and stuff like that. But he definitely did have a chance to kind of speak his piece a little bit. And it was kind of interesting. But it seemed like he kind of only really just said a lot to lead up to one punchline. Bam! And then he said a lot to lead up to another punchline. Bam! Instead of just really delivering a message. Like, I don't know, bro. It's kind of whack to me. So I'm definitely giving that shit to The Rock. People saying that he cooked The Rock. I don't give a fuck what you saying.
I don't see that not one bit. Besides that he called him what, Little Dick Rock or
Little
something
Dick Syndrome or something like that.
Yeah, whatever he said to that was just about it. Cody is the biggest babyface in the company, so I mean, it's not much he can really, non-PG he can really say though. Besides sort of in the rebuttal towards The Rock. I mean, The Rock is necessarily going to always win, probably not, but in my eyes, he cooked Cody Rhodes.
Cena.
There was no.
Gotta be real, Rock. You my nigga, man. Cena got your fucking number.
Cena did him. Cena did him in though.
The Rock.
But Cody, I feel like he could have came back with something better. I mean, you cried last week, and this week you come back and just says, we just want to. Well, even the part where he talked about The Rock mom for a hot second, all he just said was, "Well, she's a good guy, and she helped me do something with Kevin Owens." Kevin Owens. Yeah, so it was like, all right, Cody, man, come on, man. I don't know about if he cooked, The Rock, but The Rock really went in. How he said, man, Mama Rose, I'm gonna hand you this belt. Whip that ass. I'm gonna whip it. I'm gonna hand it to you, man. Like, everything about it, the music, the song. And I know, Warren, you're a big fan of The Rock, just like I am. What was your thoughts? Obviously,
All right, this is what we're gonna have fun with
the
the
music.
debate part. All right, so
Let's go.
we gotta disagree on something. Even though I'm wearing Project Rock, everybody knows I'm a diehard The Rock fan. I loved everything that he brought. Friday, he did an amazing freaking job. Brian, you're not lying about this is the best Rock we've ever got. And I never thought I could ever say that.
Shit, crazy.
Labeling himself as the final boss. He's not even referring to himself as The Rock right now. He owns every right to call himself The Rock. He is literally labeling himself as the final boss. Now, me listening to Busted Open and a couple other people, they were literally going, I want to know what Cody's reaction is going to be.
That's what I was saying.
This promo that Cody delivered was way different than anyone's that he has done since been back in WWE.
I don't know if you guys seen it, but it seems though the promo he did on Monday was a copy of a promo he did in AEW.
Oh shit! No,
I literally just saw it on my phone. Chris, who you had on your podcast.
Oh yeah, Chris be going in.
He shared it.
He going on Cody.
He said I took my I gave props to Cody Rhodes on Monday night, but I took it back because the promo he did on Monday is sort of a copy and paste in a way. He changed up a few words that he said in AEW. I don't know who he was talking about, maybe Punk, but I'm not sure. So it was like, well, damn, So
I mean, it was a different character change. The one thing I did say,
shit,
Cody,
Warren.
No, I mean I'm gonna still keep the opinion.
Do we have his words written on his forearm like The Rock and see him?
No. I will say this about Cody though: the way that he delivered this promo, he dressed all black stuff. He kind of changed the transition what he's used to. Now, obviously, we talk about his mom, whatever. He said it in a respectful way, whatever. His mom, cool, whatever. But he did.
Oh, fuck that, man. Rock came out there and disrespected Mama Rose.
Destroyed Mama Rose.
I mean,
come on.
Everybody. No, first of all, in pro wrestling,
let me do it.
Nobody's going to discriminate Leah
Mama
Via's daughter. Okay, that don't happen in pro wrestling.
Think you're getting a belt, Mama Rose. But you're not going to get that.
Samoan women are a little different, guys.
I got a belt for you. You're going to get the Rock's belt. When he said that, like I said, Dre, when he said that shit, he said, you're going to get the Rock's belt.
I did like
that
what he did talk
I'm
about
beat
TKO.
Your ass.
I loved what he said about TKO, saying he was a whiny bitch, stuff like that. It was different.
It was whack, Warren. Stop trying to save that nigga life.
I mean,
he came out there with all that black on and act like he was going to be Homelander Cody, and he still have respectful shit to say after this man just destroyed his mom.
He has to do something in reference of a goodbye babyface. This ain't
that's
that fucking promo.
That's what I was saying too, just a few moments ago. What Warren just saying, I feel like because he was this over top babyface, and the fans love him so much. I don't think it's
scenario.
Yeah, I don't think it's as much as he can probably say because I hear his heels.
But why does that establish you not being able to speak?
Because you're the voice of the kids right now, bro.
Booty, man. Here we go. That's what The Rock was saying.
I mean, it is what it is. I
get it. I get it.
They're making money. They're selling their draw, and this match is still going to be one of the most talked about. And the crazy thing is, Rock and Cody. You're not even caring about Seth or Roman, which is crazy to say. It's Cody and Rock. That's the biggest thing.
Pop that Cody Rhodes got coming out on Monday Night Raw. It's just that each week it gets bigger and bigger, and I see he's a big baby face. And yeah, I know he probably couldn't come out there and say, "Rocky, fuck your mom," some shit like that or whatever, and all the kids are gonna be like, "Oh God, oh wow," it's like every week Cody does something extraordinary at one of these house shows, whether he picking little kids up doing the entrance with them or saying he's gonna be the best man that somebody wetting or whatever the fuck. Like this dude is an over the top baby face. So I think I get why he didn't say all that, but though if you say any of that, I'm gonna take this belt.
I like what you referenced with TKO. That was good. I like the TKO reference.
It's fucking funny, bro.
We gonna end though, but
Cody Rhodes said, "You're an asshole, Rock." Yeah, I cried a little bit or so. That was Cody Rhodes. Stop talking about him on Rock.
Oh man,
He gonna win the we all know
he's
he's gonna win the belt and he gonna be fucking Captain of the Planet and all that shit or whatever.
Imagine Rock go.
I think that's where Cody's gonna snap if he goes on Brandy.
He should.
He should. Shit, he can go on everybody.
Brandy don't get
on everybody, bro.
Jesus.
Do a whole fucking concert to Brandy next week. And the dog. Even the dog got it.
Yeah, ever since he mentioned that, ever since The Rock mentioned the dog, he been showing the dog on Monday Night Raw. Like, come on. What's the dog name again?
I don't know.
Earl, okay. Oh man,
the Rock
it's
said,
crazy
Rock
though.
Said, kick your stupid dog. Oh shit! Even the fucking pets,
little ass.
Even the pets are getting it.
Yo,
I ain't never laughed so hard.
I disagree with you, but that was funny as hell. Damn,
that shit was
that
funny.
man said it's all bets are off. The pets are even involved.
Your stupid dog. I said, oh shit. Mama Rose.
It's gonna be Pharaoh versus Rock's little pit bull.
I know we talking about Rock and Cody and sort of been the topic of everything, man, in WWE. But I also want to mention, man, and give her flowers as well, because I feel as though since this road to WrestleMania has begun, and the night after WrestleMania and all the way up until at this point right now, everybody sort of have been getting their shine. Jay and Jimmy, they did what they did at the beginning of Monday Night Raw. Rhea and Becky, they doing that thing. The tag team ladder match is coming together. But I feel like Bayley and Io Sky has really had the least talked about, least representation in this road to WrestleMania. I mean, like, it haven't been as interesting, or am I the only one? Or
it's not really Io. That's the problem.
The match with the most history behind it is like the one. Oh well, shit, that's 2 years. That faction was 2 years strong. The match with the most history behind it is getting like the least amount of play. I don't know why necessarily. I mean, Io can't really cut a promo. She doesn't speak English. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. Dakota Kai is pretty much the mouthpiece. I mean, they're doing shit with it each week, but like you said, they're not really letting Bayley have a lot of shine with it. That's what's kind of frustrating. Dakota Kai is, she's up against 4 fucking people. It's just her. There's not much you could do. You know what I'm saying? She went after her and Dakota's match. They had that match and it was, whatever. It was a main eventer, but it's not really nothing going on with it, man. She's going after Io. They already fucked her over. She found out. I think somebody said it when it happened. I think they pulled the trigger on that shit a little too early.
Damn, you just ripped the words out, man.
I think they should have done 2 SmackDowns before they did the betrayal.
Sorry, bro.
I literally was about to say, man, I feel like they pulled that trigger a little too early. The betrayal was way too rushed. And I feel like I feel like at this point, somewhere around this time, we're 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, either last week or now. I feel like would have been a great time to make turn this heel turn.
Triple H.
But I just feel like when that happened, it got lost, in a shuffle. And then she's also on SmackDown with the Bloodline. She is taking up most of the time and everything. And you trying to figure out everything else for SmackDown and for WrestleMania and stuff. So, I wish Bayley the best. I hope she wins at WrestleMania. The women's championship, the world's women's championship.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna win.
There's no doubt. I'm not being this person. I can't.
But I feel like Becky and Rhea is getting more TV time, and having their story been told more than the actual. And why you think so? Why you say that?
Becky's been the draw, bro. We
don't know.
Rhea, this is literally the biggest test Rhea's had.
Yeah, I get that though, but we gonna discount Bayley though? Like, even though Bayley is in this position
Bayley's in.
Hold on. Let me finish.
What's Io doing?
I got you though, but that's what I'm saying though. I understand. Io won Money in the Bank, and they said, you know what, she did phenomenal in NXT. She'll be phenomenal here, and they gave her the belt. So I wasn't the biggest Io fan though, but Bayley though. Bayley won the Royal Rumble. She challenged Io, who's in Damage Control, as the women's champion. How come this is not getting pushed? This story is getting pushed almost as the same as Rhea and Becky. Now, the only thing that probably would
Raw
you
has
probably
more
would say
TV
is,
time than SmackDown. That's really what
yeah,
it is.
but I mean, we did see Damage Control on Raw a couple of weeks ago. We're gonna see The Rock on Raw, so
That's
it's like
that's why we're
I
saying
don't
this
think
was way
that's
too
the
early. They could have played around with it for a little bit,
that,
made
that,
it a week or two before WrestleMania, and then they could have been like, "I choose you, Io," after some cryptid thing that Io screwed up Bailey or something. I felt like that's what they should have done. They should have buttered up Bailey, been very nice to her, make her
but
convinced.
it was already sort of in you know, they was already telling the story with the group not wanting to
Yeah,
help Bailey. It was
Yeah,
always
the
like
story
Bailey.
was the story's been there, but it's just they still
we gotta be real.
trap themselves in this
Two
position where
people
it's
in that
just
whole thing could tell the story in a promo scenario.
you
We
still
gotta be
have
real.
you still have 4 weeks after they had released the piece of Bailey's face turn, and then everything had to happen after that, which I'm super happy about. But at the same time, it's just I do agree that they should have prolonged it just a little bit. They could have done it. They definitely could have done it in ways where even if it was a little bit more like maybe Bailey was just getting put into different matches and they were just screwing over little by little. They already don't have a lot of time, so it's like they could have told the story right before Mania. To be honest with you, and Bailey said, "Guess what? I've been holding off. You don't know my fucking answer, or you'll never find out my answer because I'm going after Rhea." And then Becky, it's hard because then Becky's going after Rhea too, and it's just. So I guess they just did what the hell they had to do, man. But
Yeah,
there's no room for a story.
I think they pulled that
They
trigger.
also had the rest of the storylines because I feel like they needed something to advertise WrestleMania other than just the men's match.
They not using it though. They didn't.
I know. I agree fully with you on
advertise.
That. But you also got to think Io can't cut promos. Asuka damn sure is not.
That's what I said.
Promos.
Yeah.
Kyrie. I think Kyrie's probably the one the most that could talk the English out of those two.
Good question, real quick though. I mean, Io, what stopped Shinsuke becoming world champion? If Io became world champion, she's not really fluent on the mic and everything like that. So, I mean,
listen,
damn, you got quiet.
I said back in the day, not back in the day, but when he first did that heel turn, Shinsuke was one of the hottest things on TV, in my opinion. They could have took Shinsuke. They could have ran with him in that new fucking heel turn that he did. I mean, I think Shinsuke could have been one of the top heels on fucking Raw.
Drew messed it up for him.
They didn't run with it, man.
I think Drew messed it up when Drew changed his whole diaphragm of promos and everything like that, because I think Shinsuke was coming under that radar. Like obviously him going with Cody, going with all these main event matches and stuff like that. I think the fact that Drew went a whole 180, I think that's what really shook it. It was like, oh, Drew might be that guy. He's not just the original Drew no more.
Your character and fucking lose every match. Then it loses all heat behind it. So remember, he went after Seth when he first changed. He got beat. I don't even remember the last time Shinsuke won a fucking match, to be real with you. So it's like, he was going up against all these guys, but he was also losing. So he was kind of like a jobber to the shit, even though he had a great character.
It's not a jobber. I'm not going to sit here and hear that. Jobber is when you put stuff over and they don't.
Job, Warren. I said it. Deal with it.
No such thing as a jobber. Jobber is.
Hey, Dre, you heard Warren? He said, I'm not going to accept that.
No, man. I hate that someone says that they job somebody out just because they lost the match. They gave a
lot of matches. He's been jobbing the motherfuckers the whole time. As a whole principle.
There's no such thing as a job when it's more than 15 minutes.
Okay, Warren.
Just saying.
Nakamura got screwed over. I agree with Beeline. Thank you, Eric. Tell Warren. He thinks he able to get jobbed out.
Oh man. Yeah, look at
a wrestler in the room.
WrestleMania is definitely taking shit. Oh, one thing I definitely want to talk to them. I was supposed to have the video that I wanted to show you guys, man. What did you guys think of the new this WWE's new, in a way, production that they have been displaying on both Raw and SmackDown, but mainly this past week on Monday Night Raw. I think Sami Zayn ended the promo with Gunther, and the camera followed Sami Zayn backstage all the way until Awesome Truth and DIY, and the cameraman came back out with them through gorilla position out to the stage. I thought that was
This time they showed Gorilla. You don't ever get to see Gorilla.
I like that stuff. I like that stuff. And I forgot what they said, but they said they're doing that because they're trying to change the dynamic with how it looks, like trying to make it like more of a sports look, having them coming in and all that shit. They used to do stuff like that back in the day, but everything was different for a while. But I
was shocked when they showed Gorilla. I was like, oh shit, they're showing Gorilla, completely showing Gorilla, walking through the whole thing. And I like the diaphragm with Miz and Truth, man. It's good to see those two back. It's good to see Miz enjoying himself in wrestling right now, knowing that he's got a lot of shit going on in his personal life.
Damn. We about to argue again, because I was just about to say, I think that shit is corny. Out of all this is what fucks me up, yo. And this is the problem with the tag team championships, yo. This was crazy. You got so many good tag teams in WWE right now, man. So many that ain't getting shine. You have 2 fucking belts on one people, and you've had them on one people for years now. At this point, years now, if you think about it, Usos held them shits for over a fucking like damn near a year, and then KO and them, and then what's it called? Judgment Day had the shits, bro. You have no establishment to any of these great tags. I keep saying AOP just came back. You don't get no fucking noise. They can one of the biggest tag teams that there is right now. Colossus motherfuckers. Even when we were on the damn watch along and we saw Indashir come out with Jinder Mahal, like there's nobody getting shine. But you telling me after the R-Truth and Judgment Day Roll, which was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. You telling me that was to build up the Miz and R-Truth? Fuck out of here, bro. They should have, in my opinion, they shouldn't even fucking be in the tag team pack challenge shit. There's no way. Because they had some other, that shit is corny as fuck. It's some old rehashed, just a pairing of 2 single competitors. Like, and that's what, after you have all these well-established tag, get the fuck out of here. That shit is so whack, yo. They could have did anything with R-Truth going after the Judgment Day, had him fuck over Damien's cash in. They could have did anything, but they're going to pair it and try to make it like R-Truth and Miz. I guarantee you they win them fucking belts. And that would be the biggest blasphemous bullshit that could happen, yo. They shouldn't even be in the record, bro.
They were a tag team, though.
They were a tag team, but they are 2 single competitors that were just put together. They weren't an established tag team. We have established tag teams, the Creed brothers, the fucking damn, I can't think of shit today. Montez and fucking Angelo, and I know he's going through something, but like I said, AOP, you had Indashir, you have a whole bunch of tag teams that aren't even getting utilized. Even DIY, man, even them, like you had them, you brought them up to the hottest motherfuckers from NXT fucking history, and you
like you got. Even pretty deadly in SmackDown.
I'm saying,
it's a couple of tag teams, and I thought maybe they was going to keep Truth in the Judgment Day, but it seemed like they kicked them out. I don't know. Maybe it's some story they're going to be telling.
I still think he's going to affect their cash in or something.
I don't know. I think that too. But I don't know if they're doing the tag team run.
But I don't know about that now, because then you got Andrade now sort of like applying for the new position.
That's interesting.
That's the secret weapon, Dre. That's the secret twist.
I feel like Andrade is going to replace Priest in the Judgment Day.
I just can't see him in Judgment Day, though. That's interesting as shit, though. That's his involvement. Definitely. I said this on Monday, too. Andrade, I feel like
Rhea and Charlotte, big rivals. That's Charlotte's husband.
Listen, I feel like they need to take Andrade and they need to just push his ass right to the fucking title picture. I don't feel like he needs to establish himself. I feel like his character is dominant enough where he can come out and just pop out of the fucking thing while even if Cody wins and he's the one, if Andrade just came out and immediately challenged Cody, I would think it would be a great rivalry right there. Andrade's definitely one to watch.
Yeah, and I think they're going to crown or they're going to have new tag team championships for the tag team, whoever wins at WrestleMania. So yeah, hoping so for that one too as well, though.
And have new belts at Mania. Please have new belts at Mania, yo.
Yeah, you don't want give them red, the blue belt. You don't want some orange and yellow.
Nah, not that silver shit. Like Slim been saying. Them silver fucking watches that they got. Nah, give them some tag team championships, yo. Stop playing with them belts. Them belts look crazy. Fucking green, purple, and blue.
Them old school championship belts, man. I don't know why.
Title soon.
the tag team is the only division that haven't got new belts.
Got revamped. Yeah, for
Roman,
real.
yeah, Roman got a new belt. Rhea got a new belt. Everybody got new belts and shit. Besides the tag teams, and I feel like they
That's
were
good.
contemplating on whether they wanted to split them up or not. So hey, we got to see new belts
I
at
just said this.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 33 was awesome to see the Hardy Boys, but I don't need to see them in the ladder match.
No, I'm done. I'm done with the Hardy Boys. Please
Nah,
stop. I love them. They're my favorite
Please don't
tag team of
tease
all
it.
time.
Nah,
Please
I
don't
was
do
hearing
it.
it's going to be the
Please
Dudley
don't.
Boys, not the
I'm
Hardys.
for the Dudleys because the Dudleys are
That's
smart.
ass
They know
too,
what
man.
bumps to do, whatever. But Hardys, that just means Jeff is
No,
going to have to
because
do a flip
Let
or
these
something.
new
So
guys have it, bro. Like, stop
man,
fucking.
Jeff,
You don't
yeah,
need them right now.
man, Jeff, they
I
still
mean,
on
the
the
Dudleys, it does make
What?
sense with the Philadelphia reference, ECW and stuff like that. But I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
ain't
know.
Matt and Jeff still under contract with AEW though?
I don't think Matt is. Matt was at Raw taking
Yeah,
pictures and
Matt.
shit. Y'all saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
They going
Yeah,
back to WWE to get that Hall of Fame.
They probably are
man.
going back to WWE, but
yeah,
they don't need it, man.
yeah.
Fuck it
Jeff
up.
don't need to wrestle, man. Like I think he just need to go ahead and just chill out, man. I
If
think
he
Put
was
him in the Hall of
he had
Fame.
he had
style up,
enough
man, I think
embarrassing
that's the only thing. If
moments.
Jeff
Yeah,
switched
you're
his
right.
style up just a little bit, stop doing all the damn crazy defying flips all the time,
But that's
his
Jeff.
ass
Yeah,
would have
that's
got
what he
more
is, though.
ground.
That's his
Look, I
whole
was watching
character.
real fast. I was watching Dark Side of the Ring last night. Damn it, I can something Gordy.
You're-
Something Gordy. I cannot think of the first name though. He was like a Hall of Fame wrestler. He wrestled in WCW all over the place though. But
Gordy?
Gordy
yes,
Soul?
and his son was you guys remember Justice and Festus? I hope I'm saying
Yeah,
that
Yes,
right.
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Best Bessie.
where
That's fucking
Gallows
Luke
was
Gallows.
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
crazy
And then the
guy in the
other one,
ring bell.
The long
the
haired
other
guy,
one.
the one that died.
But
Yeah,
I didn't know he
he's
died.
dead. He's dead. Yes.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
who you talking about?
Cade.
Jesse and Festus.
Cade is hurt. I mean, Cade is dead. Gary
No,
Smith-
You're talking about
not that. You talking about them.
not Cade and Murdoch.
Not Caden.
No, not Cade Murdoch. Festus, the little Festus and his tag
He's
partner.
not dead because he was on Dark Side of the Ring last night. That's
I
what I'm
could've
trying to
sworn
tell
he
you.
passed away.
Like he's the son. He's the son of Gordy. He didn't use the Gordy name because they didn't want to embarrass the family or the Gordy name anymore. But my point is though is that Gordy is I think he had a stroke or something like that. He took too many pills. He was on a plane. And something happened to him. And afterwards, he was never the same. They tried to get him back in the ring, and he used to throw these amazing punches, awesome clotheslines, and it just wasn't there. You feel me? Like he has made his, he's made his name off of the shit he does in the ring. And that's why I say with Jeff Hardy wouldn't be Jeff Hardy if Jeff Hardy couldn't go up there for a Swanton bomb. He wouldn't be Jeff Hardy if he couldn't do Whisper in the Wind.
Adapt it, change it, and make it believable, you can.
Yeah, you can though. But I think Jeff Hardy.
That'd be like Rey Mysterio coming back and being like Stone Cold moves and shit. It wouldn't be Rey Mysterio. It'd be a waste of fucking time watching it. You might as well just retire.
With certain people though, with certain people, I think you can do it. But as far as like maybe a Jeff or a Ray, and they are who they are. They are high flyers. That's what they made their name off from. A lot of kids and a lot of people come to see them to see Jeff Hardy to jump up the fucking top rope. And if we ain't seen them jump up the top rope, why am I here? You feel me?
Ain't gotta watch it. Yeah, you're right.
So,
there's no doubt about that.
So that's why I say with Jeff, I don't really see him, changing shit up though. Even when he tried to go for Whisper in the Wind in AEW, he slips and falls almost about every time. So it's like, damn, Jeff, just go ahead and chill it out, So
we love you, Jeff. I ain't trying to call nobody Max, but yeah, you're right. You're not wrong, bro.
I feel like it's going to be the Dark Side of the Rings of Jeff Hardy. That's my biggest worry with it.
Yeah, Jeff, he wild, man.
He shouldn't have signed with AEW, in my honest opinion. He should have took a long
Biscuits and gravy. Remember that shit?
Yeah, biscuits and gravy.
Gallows hates that gimmick.
Shit, I bet.
That's
remember
the tongue out and everything.
But it's interesting, bro. There was a lot of topics. Raw was really good. Raw this week. I kind of was trying to pay attention to like doing the show and everything. But listen, that's another thing. I was just about to say that Sami Zayn and Gunther, man, I'm starting to really pay attention. Even Gunther said it when they were sitting at that contract signing. Sammy ain't it no more, man. I'm sorry to fucking say it like that, yo. I'm not trying to say anything bad, but Sammy ain't it no more. I'm sorry, bro. Like I agree with Dre, like you were saying the other day with Gable. It's definitely going to be a triple threat match, but I was just agreeing like it's kind of like Sammy's in there just because he needs something to do. That's how it feels, yo.
Yeah.
Just like KO. KO was in that fucking match with Randy and Paul because he needs something to do. That's what it seemed like.
Now, I feel like not Kevin Owens, but Sami Zayn is like his momentum has definitely weared off, though. Do I still see him as World Heavyweight Champion material one day? Yeah, sure. I don't know when, but I definitely see that he got it, though. It's just so. I don't think he need a big pick me up. I just think
I do a little Drake.
No,
he's down. He's down.
Hear me out. He's gaining a lot of he's getting this attention with his name because he won this Intercontinental Championship Gauntlet match, and everyone thinking it was going to be Chad Gable. So we know Sami Zayn ain't gonna win. I don't think he needs big pick me up. The only thing I'm saying is it's so much going on right now in going into WrestleMania, and Sami Zayn ain't really up high on that list though. But I feel like when we come out of WrestleMania and the dust is settled and cool down for a minute, he could potentially rise up though. But I feel like it's going to be with Gable though. Now they sort of told me at WrestleMania, well Monday night, that it's going to be a one-on-one match. But I feel like Gable is going to fuck Sami Zayn up after that. He's going to be like, he's going to come after him or something to that effect.
Gonna be like, he'll be the next one.
So y'all weren't sold on Sammy's promo with Gunther at all?
No, I wasn't.
No.
As long as he was on that
board.
because
I'm bored with Sami Zayn.
I can't see him. I don't see him winning.
He was great in Bloodline, bro, but now it's just
but
not.
You also got to think, and I said it before. Even if Sammy would have won that title, it would have wore off quick because Sammy's just not a guy that you can push a company towards.
That's different. That's different, Warren. That's different. I'm not agreeing with that because here's the thing: moments establish you.
Does people really remember these moments now?
Yes, of course. You telling me people would remember if Sami
big wins that he's had lately?
No, because his time is done. His moment was gone. When Roman won, that was it. And once he got out the bloodline, that was it. But you telling me that if they would have built a story in as hot as fucking Sami Zayn was in that whole story, that rivalry with Kevin Owens just linking back up with him, if they would have built something and didn't have that match at Elimination Chamber, which was a fucking phenomenal match, but had a WrestleMania match, and let's just say some crazy ass shit. Sami Zayn pinned Roman Reigns for the 1, 2, 3. You telling me people wouldn't have lost their fucking mind?
At the moment, yeah, but it wouldn't have lasted too long.
But after that is where you can still establish story, though. We can't go off of seeing it now and saying, "Oh, see, he wouldn't have been good," because if he would have did that, the momentum would have still been behind him, and then that would have ran into whatever he did next. Now, maybe it wouldn't have went on forever, but it would have established him differently. We can't compare that because it's completely different now. So, I mean, I think he's got potential. The guy's he's phenomenal. He's good on the mic, but I'm just saying, like, he left something where he was really high up. He got dropped back down. He went to the tag titles and got dropped back down after that. And then he ain't come up after that.
Now, I get what you're saying. He left out of the bloodline. Obviously, he was kicked out, and that was all a part of the story, all a part of everything. Yeah. For Sami Zayn come in, and he's sort of an outsider with this whole family, and everybody sort of can relate. You've been in a house, or you got 2 sisters, 2 brothers, or all of y'all cousins, and this friend comes in out of nowhere. Now he wants to be a part of the family. Now he's staying at your house, and now all the other cousins like him, and all the other brothers like him, but your ass is the only one who don't like him. So it's like, it's so comparable, but I mean, what other way can they do it? Sami Zayn wasn't going to stay in the bloodline forever. He was going to get kicked out. I disagree. I feel like at any moment, Sami Zayn could be back on top. I feel like that's just how I feel like at any moment with the right person, debate. That's what this show is about, right? A debate, right? So I feel like with the right person, he can go
We
right back
made
to the
it
top.
true. We all are
and have,
disagreeing on something today.
he could be there. No, I just don't feel like it's over for him. Now, Kevin Owens, though, it needs some pick back up. Because Kevin Owens was Universal Champion.
In
Kevin
reality,
Owens was
Kevin's got more
Champion.
momentum than Sammy right now because Kevin had a disqualification
Mm,
against Logan Paul.
No,
I don't
what
know,
I'm
man.
saying is
It
that,
wasn't
though,
like he got pinned 1, 2, 3.
I understand that, though. I get
But he's
that.
in somebody else's story. I think that's it's like he doesn't have his own thing going on. The Logan
And he
Paul thing
haven't,
was cool, but yeah,
yeah,
he's kind of in
and
somebody
Kevin
else's
Owens
story now.
haven't sort of had his own little thing going. Sami Zayn was in the bloodline. Like, he was there. Kevin
Yeah.
Owens was just trying to, okay, until the bloodline went back, or Kevin Owens came back around to the bloodline and Sami Zayn was in there. But Kevin Owens, though, he became the Universal Champion, multi-intercontinental champion, all that, United States champion. And it's just like
It was a
he
quick
never
too.
got back up to that moment. He
Yeah.
never got back there. He
I
never
get
got
what you're
back there.
saying. I definitely
So,
understand what you're saying.
and I feel like
So
Kevin
you're
Owens is a
saying Kevin
badass.
was pushed way too early.
No.
No,
I
I don't
mean,
think too early. I
I
think
think he was early. He just never got back there, though. After what was it, 2016, 2017, that Triple H helped them win the World Heavyweight Championship that night in Houston. Phenomenal. Could never forget that shit.
and then he
It was
lost that shit to
amazing.
Goldberg. Fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
that shit was stupid as
Goldberg
fuck.
fucked up so many careers.
And just for him to lose it to Goldberg, for Goldberg to lose it to Brock Lesnar. Like, come on.
It
It
was
did not
horrible.
make sense. It was horrible.
It was
So after
horrible.
that, Kevin Owens never got back to that moment. Kevin Owens
That
always fight.
status.
He
The
fight.
match wasn't that
Keep
bad.
fighting. Shit, how many times you gonna keep fighting? Let's win the title. Like, I like Kevin Owens, though. I don't think he won it too soon. It's just that they just haven't put anything behind Kevin Owens for him to. It's just like, hey, we're excited to see Kevin Owens, and he give us some
Right.
stunners, and
Let me cut
that's
in
it.
real quick.
In reality, he's on the TV. That's
You're-
the biggest.
Yeah, hey,
Nah, man, no, that's that
come on,
corny shit.
man.
That's that boring shit. Hold on, I want to cut it
It
real
might
quick.
be
Hold on.
boring, but he's on TV, so he can't really be upset what the hell he's getting run with. He's
I
on
Listen,
mean,
TV.
yeah,
This is
come
what
on.
I
Ain't
want to say.
nobody gonna be
Yeah,
upset. If I was on TV, I'd be happy too.
You get the
But
bag and you're on
this is
TV every week.
but come on, I understand I'm getting the bag, though, but at the same token, though, I do want to become world champion. What they say, what Dusty Rhodes say, Stone Cold
Yeah.
say, all the legends. If you ain't in this business to become world champion, you might as well just get out or whatever. So I mean, being on TV, that's great. It's a lot of motherfuckers on TV, but it don't mean nothing, though.
But
You
this
feel me?
this
So
this, this is what I want to say to your point because I agree with what you're saying, and what Warren's saying is basically like Warren, not for nothing, bro, on some real shit. Like that's kind of like a cop out answer. That's like something that somebody would say that if you gave them like all the scenarios that Dre was just saying, and then somebody said, "Well, hey, at least I'm on TV," and you'd be like, "Okay, motherfucker, well, yeah, I guess that's good for you." But what he's saying is like you do reach a point where it's like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like we say all the time, character development is so fucking important because you can't be the same shit going day to day and just think we're always going to be wanting to see you win a championship. Just see, we're always going to want to see you in the title picture or even on TV. Even on
You can
TV.
tell Kevin's only been the same character since he's
Kevin's been the same character. Sami Zayn has had a change up where he was the funny fucking, heel kind of whatever with the bloodline, but then he kind of get back and now he's kind of just the underdog fighter again. And he was that character coming into WWE at the beginning because they weren't really shining with his ass. So it's like KO definitely needs some kind of situation. I don't know how much of a situation. Every fucking character that's been in WWE or any wrestling, really, you always got to reinvent yourself, bro. You gotta have something to come back with, because if you're just the same person every single fucking week, man, people ain't gonna care about you. Look what they're doing with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. I think it's the smartest thing they're doing, and they're gonna push. I guarantee they're gonna push the shit out of Austin Theory, and I think it's perfect for him because it opens up the door for another next level star to where you can put them against each other. It's going to be, people are going to be happy to see him smash Grayson Waller, and then it's going to open new doors for Austin Theory. And we haven't gotten a chance to cheer for Austin Theory yet. So that's going to be refreshing.
I think there's going to be just a rebuild part for Austin Theory, because when McMahon was here, he was McMahon boy. He was, and I don't think Triple H and a couple other guys were behind him as much as Vince McMahon was behind him. So, he went through that whole cash in on what was it, the United States Championship and all that other crap, and he sort of fell down for a moment. He had a high moment with being in the ring with The Rock, and that was cool, and it went back there. Oh, and he also wrestled John Cena at WrestleMania and beat him. So and I feel like this could be the reboot moment for Austin Theory, because you kind of like been seeing it already, where it's like Theory like looking at Grayson Waller like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
They're definitely teasing that.
Yeah, they're teasing.
They're teasing that hard.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is Austin Theory? Let's ask the room. Is Austin Theory somebody you can see being a
fuck yeah,
world
not even a question.
championship title? Yeah, you really think?
Bro,
right now,
ever since
right
I
now,
seen
what
him
we're
in a
seeing?
training school,
I
at
ain't hear the whole
16
thing.
years old,
Yeah,
he was
because
labeled as
Warren
that guy.
hey, Warren knows him personally, so we have to take his opinion because I don't know him fucking personally. I'm just saying, from everything that you've seen him do in TV right now, like if you didn't know him personally and you saw him just on screen, like everybody else in the fucking world, like would you think that he would be somebody that you can say, oh, this guy is should be in the title picture right now, or I can see him in the future?
No, I'm gonna
Not
say
right now,
I'm gonna
at
say
least.
I'm gonna say no, because when he won the Money in the Bank, I was like, oh shit, they gonna push him to become champion. Like, and I want to jump off real fast, but Tony D'Angelo right now is going to take on Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Championship.
Yeah,
I don't see Tony D'Angelo as a
I didn't know where
champion
that fucking came from. Like that shit don't make no.
I get
That's
that.
that
I
Nick
like
and Domino
characters, but
shit
it's
back in
just
the
like,
day.
bro, that doesn't. I don't understand how that works in this
I
type
don't
of
understand
era.
that shit at all.
It's just, I mean, even though what they're doing with him and Ilya, if he goes really in depth with the Godfather type persona that he's going with and stuff, it still will not get over when he goes to that main roster. Like when he does that mafia, that little mafia boss thing that he's got, that Italian.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You said Godfather. I was like, it reminded me more of the FBI, the full-blooded Italians.
That's all. That's what I'm talking about. Nino.
I was just referencing the movie because obviously they give that look.
Okay, the movie. Okay, I thought you were talking
Because
about
like when he was saying, "Hey, watch your back," stuff like that. The Godfather Mafia, all that mess. But
long ass,
it won't work in the main roster.
And people will be fucking shouting up the greatest movie ever. That movie's listen. If you watch The Godfather, that movie sucked, bro. I did not like. I don't know how people say it's the greatest movie of all time. Listen, y'all must have watched Avengers and shit. maybe back in the day.
I don't know if I see him becoming championship material right now. I don't know. It's gonna be, and like I said, these moments define these characters and these superstars for what's next to come. And I feel like whatever moment is awaiting Austin Theory, I feel like that is going to define him, and it's going to have you to be like, okay, now I can see him being.
Yeah, I bet he's a great competitor. Like, I mean, he's in shape. I bet he can go in the ring. He's probably fucking phenomenal.
He could talk. He can go in the ring. He could talk.
I'm just saying, like, as far as just seeing whatever character development that he gets, to be able to look at him and be like, yo, this fucking guy can't. I'm watching fucking Raw to watch Austin Theory right now. Am I close to that right now? Fuck no. I'm not hating on him. I'm just being honest. Like, he hasn't gotten there yet. He hasn't gotten there yet. Like, Sami Zayn too. We ain't watching fucking Raw just to see Sami Zayn right now. I'm watching Raw, interested in seeing what Gunther's going to do. I'm watching Raw, even interested to see what Andrade's going to do. He's got something with him where I'm like, listen, Judgment Day, what's going on? I'm paying it now. I want to see what happens.
Man. So
shit's happening.
It's not about to happen.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next level shit, bro. I'm
ready
for the next level.
We got to hop back into the WWE before we wrap it up real fast. Do you think do you think WWE sort of fumbled when they let Will Ospreay, Okada, and Mercedes Moné join AEW? Warren already said no, so I got to go with him first.
Okay, yeah, good one.
No, because you got to think with Okada and Will Ospreay, they're used to the New Japan audience. They're used to that style type of wrestling. It's hard to transition into the TV style wrestling in WWE production.
Oh, but you said Okada, but look at Will Ospreay though. I mean, although he been in New Japan, the shit he did with the last 2 weeks seeming like.
Will they give him a lot of freedom like what Tony will do for him?
Yep.
Tony will give everything.
I agree with Warren on this.
I'll tell you this right now. He's going to be AEW's major draw. That's Tony Khan's guy. He's going to be the new CM Punk look. That's what Tony Khan is drawing for Will Ospreay. Period. There's
I mean,
no
you
other
got to
way.
draw the fans though. Fuck Tony Khan. Tony Khan ain't doing shit.
Why are you talking? Tony Khan don't care about what
Sasha
fans
Banks.
believe anymore.
He thought Sasha Banks, and I refused to call her Monet, whatever, because she had 4 names already. He thought Sasha Banks was going to be a big draw. They only pulled 700,000 fucking people watching that shit. They thought she was going to be a
They
huge
messed up playing
deal.
at the beginning of the show. They should have waited that shit out.
But at the same time, I want to say this about Will Ospreay. I definitely think he's phenomenal. I think he is absolutely phenomenal. I think Okada's phenomenal.
Creative,
but at the same time, I do not think that they would do as well, just like Ricochet, just like these guys who are really good in the ring, athletically gifted, and fucking phenomenal. I don't think that they would do well in WWE. I think they'd be underutilized for sure, man. I mean, I don't think they're showmen like that. I think their performance is what shows them off more than anything. Even though I like the character, but I think that it wouldn't speak well in WWE. I don't know why. Just
I think Will Ospreay draw than Ospreay for WWE audience standpoint.
You think so? Because I feel like, when WWE goes with the Japanese wrestler, they sort of like they go with him for a minute.
Shinsuke Nakamura's ass. Yep, exactly.
Nakamura. They go with him for a moment, and then they say, no, I don't think so. But
Oscar,
I feel like
let's fucking go down the list, bro.
Exactly. Will Ospreay, I feel like would have done okay in WWE because I think his what he does in the ring speak volumes though. Like I said this multiple times, this dude is a fucking creative character in WWE 2K. Like you gave him all the fucking insane moves, dog. Like this shit is crazy though. But but
he got personality too. Like he's an asshole. He could he did a promo with shit. He's an asshole.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Also, but
I don't know.
I asked Brian, now I asked Warren though. What was your thoughts on Mercedes debut or Sasha Banks?
It was good. I mean, she's back in wrestling. She's healthy again. That's good to see. But she's doing it as a test run. She's doing this just to be like, hey, I could wrestle the ones that I want to wrestle here because now I got freedom. If nobody listened to what she signed a contract to is she signed 3 to 4 years, but she also signed something saying she ain't got to pay anything back if she breaks the contract. She is able to break this contract. So I don't know what offer TK gave her for this. I give it maybe 2 years at the minimum. It depends on how well she works with the girls there.
She's gonna get injured anyway, and then fucking be out wrestling, and then
when
she comes back,
she's already said she's going back to WWE in the podcast. So it's not like F the WWE or something like that. She's literally have said she will find herself back there.
I'm about to blow y'all mind real quick. Y'all ready? Real quick. Watch this. Watch this.
Bro, my daughter is a big Sasha Banks fan.
Listen,
she don't like that song.
Allegedly, or whatever you got to say, so they can't sue you or whatever. Listen, bro. I don't know why I think this. I did see a couple videos, and they were really, really like detailed videos. I think Sasha Banks and Bailey got some shit going on with them, yo. I think they got a relationship going on some real shit. I'm not even being funny. I saw this video, and like I said, allegedly, I don't know. Listen, bro, I'm on some real shit, yo. And y'all know I love Bailey. But listen,
Bailey ain't with nobody. She ain't.
I was sitting there watching this video, man. It was a detailed video. It was just showing like a lot of interactions with them. You know how girls can get away with that, being a little close shit, like stuff like that. But when I saw this video, it was just like parts just put together, like how they would touch each other and like kind of kiss each other a little bit. And I think they got some secret shit. Because if you pay attention to shit like this, and I pay attention to shit like this, like Sasha Banks and her husband, them motherfuckers haven't had no interaction with each other. I don't even fucking know. Unless they the superest, secretest people in the world, she ain't really, they've been separated for a while. If you follow their social medias and stuff like that, they don't have no kind of connection whatsoever. And fuck all that, they just don't post shit. No, they do post, but they don't post with each other. There's no fucking way. Look at Naomi, look at anybody who's married to somebody in the industry. You're going to see your husband somewhere unless you never fucking around them. And I just been paying attention to this shit for a long time, yo. So we were talking about Sasha Banks. And if y'all interested, in my opinion, I think they smashing. So there you go. Use that in your spank banks later. Now. For real shit. What? Hey, listen, it's commission, right? You gotta talk some shit.
Hey, that's an interesting.
Commission, not missionary.
I'll do all of that shit with both of them. Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
man.
just saying, yo. I saw the videos, bro, like holding the
They are,
face and
I can see him just smiling,
they are
grin
close.
to ear,
oh,
everything. Well, I mean,
They
she
are
goes to all the events. They both support each
exactly,
other
exactly,
them
to
motherfuckers
exactly.
everything.
close.
Trinity is also as well. So I mean,
Nah,
I don't know.
Her and Jay, you see their
I
relationship.
don't know, but I'm saying Trinity and Sasha, they're everywhere together. Like when she was in TNA,
If I find the video, I'm gonna post it in the
Mercedes and
chat
them
for you
were
guys, and
there.
I'll see if y'all see if y'all agree.
I
I've
mean,
been paying attention for a while though.
where'd you
Okay.
find it off of?
It was a TikTok video. Somebody pieced together.
You went TikTok.
TikTok is the shit, man.
TikTok and wrestling are just two bad
TikTok
ones
is
for
the
you.
shit. Yo, there's so much. Yo, you wanna know something? This is for y'all out here too. Just kind of on another conversation piece. Like, yo, if you wanna really do some history with wrestling or learn a lot of history of wrestling, yo, go to TikTok, man. I've been seeing matches. I have so many saved videos of like matches that I never knew existed. I was watching fucking Dean Malenko fight. I forgot who the wrestler was. I had it saved, but just a whole bunch of shit that you never knew. These people that wrestled each other, before any WWE or anything like that existed. It's crazy. TikTok is phenomenal, bro. There's so much information on there. People like to focus on the bullshit, but if you really want to, cipher out and just really get lost, you find a lot of real shit in
Yeah,
TikTok.
I just seen something on Mercedes IG earlier, and I know we were talking about one thing, Brian, that it felt like the CEO thing was a little bit forced,
Yeah,
in an
She was pissed
interesting
about
song.
her return.
that song was
I
ass.
mean, yeah, I realized that's her song, that's her,
Song is
saying that
ass.
shit though, but it ain't great at all. But yeah, because Christy just commented and she was saying CEO, and I get the
Sorry,
whole
Chrissy.
gimmick. She's the boss and everything. I don't know. I
Bro.
mean, let's see what she says tonight on Dynamite or whatever.
Best example right
However it
here.
goes.
My daughter will jam out to the Sasha Banks song with Snoop
Yes.
Dogg and all that,
Sasha
right?
Banks.
Okay. I played the CEO song. She said, change it.
Shit is corny, and I sorry Sasha, but that song really is. I mean, I'm not the
Because
god of
that's
music. But that song,
Belle was mad
that's
because
the
she didn't have
that's the
blue hair.
example.
She don't have blue hair. It's not Sasha.
That's the example of how that's how it goes though.
My daughter was pissed,
know-
man. She was like, she
we-
don't have orange hair. She had blue hair.
Yeah, we know them from their WWE characters, and now that she gone elsewhere and she go by
I'm looking for
Mercedes
that
Monet,
Adam and Christian match.
it's a totally different person now. I mean, it's the same person, but I mean, it ain't really the same person. She going by Sasha Banks, and come on now, I don't know.
they said they thought that shit was going to draw, man, but it only got I think they said 700,000 viewers. They thought Tony Khan thought that shit was going to be huge.
Come on, y'all jam with it. Come on, CEO.
And then she was rapping on it, and I'm like, oh, Sasha, come on, bro. Stop fucking playing. I'm not saying but Dre, like you're saying,
she looked beautiful.
I'm not
She
saying,
looked nice. Everything,
gorgeous.
man. Gorgeous.
I'm not saying that she can't reinvent herself. She's a phenomenal athlete, but at the same
She's
time,
trying, but she's doing a lot of things that Sasha Banks does into the Mercedes Monet thing. And I mean,
that's probably why it's hard to establish, because it's like watching
when they're doing the little hand
Sasha
thing and all that, man. Like, come on.
Pink, blue, black.
Get away from
she
all
can rock
that.
any color.
I wish she would
anything she
wear the
want,
mask
Christy.
like she did in New Japan. Looked a lot different than the Sasha Banks we remember. When she came out in the mask and all that, it was just a different form that she brought to the table.
Yeah, New
If she
Japan
changes
form
it
is at
up
least
a
a
little bit
little
more,
different.
we can follow it maybe a little bit better. If she never got hurt in New Japan, and I agree with what Blackheart said in the past, if she never got hurt in New Japan, we might have got more establishment to understand, oh, this is Mercedes Monet. But obviously, for the short time that she was Mercedes Monet, it wasn't long enough to be like, okay, we can accept that. Because we all know when she goes back there, they're going to look at her and go, yep, you're back to Sasha Banks. That's the biggest draw we have. That's the number one woman that we had for such an amount of time.
I mean,
this is the one we labeled as the rock female type scenario to do this.
Let's be honest with you. All three of us are wrestling fans. When someone leaves WWE, do you still call them by their WWE name?
Y'all know I don't.
Do you call them by the name that they are? Now, if they establish themselves with the new name that they got, then okay, I might go with you. But if
it's gonna take a lot of establishment, especially with certain people. If you
I
were in
made
WWE
mistakes
for like
at
a
shows
year,
before doing that.
I might,
and could get
you
in
know,
trouble.
call you your new shit. But if you were in WWE for like a Rusev or a Dolph Ziggler, and even sometimes I still, well, actually Dean Ambrose, I actually call him Moxley more than Dean now, so that adjusted. But some of these guys, bro, yeah, you think I'm gonna ever stop calling Edge? Be serious, bro. Like Jeff
His
Hardy.
actual name is Adam, but I mean, we all will know.
Hey, look at you
Edge,
stole.
bro.
Devin said the same thing. I still call Adam Edge.
Edge.
Bro, it's
Exactly.
literally
It's not a knock
Edge.
on him, but it's
It's
Edge.
literally
bro.
Edge.
Come
You're
on.
coming out to the same song. You're the rated R superstar. Like, you're Edge.
If
I
John
get
Cena
it.
went to AEW right now, would you stop calling him John Cena?
No, John Cena don't own rights to his name, so shit.
I don't care if he owns rights, wrongs, whatever it is.
Bring back
As long it would
the
still be
prototype.
John Cena forever. If the Undertaker went to AEW right now and went back to calling himself Big Mark Callows, would you call him Big Mark Callows? Come on, be serious, bro. Fuck all the paperwork.
No.
You would call that motherfucker the Undertaker to the day he dies. If he was my father, I would call him the Undertaker.
My dad's the Undertaker.
Yo.
Be real,
My
man.
friends would never have the lights off and hanging out at this house.
Motherfucker would be the Undertaker forever. It's just what it is, man.
I mean, it's
Sure is.
like you said, man, it's the establishment thing, and I think and that's one thing that's been really tough in the past with indies. Like, bro, when you left WWE, you were screwed. Like, be for real. Like we just said, when we saw matches with Dean Malenko and all them guys like that, you didn't know of all these matches because even though we're thinking, oh, they're not wrestling no more, they're done. They're wrestling on the indies and stuff. You just never heard of it because you never had a platform to really present independent pro wrestling unless it was in your area. Or if
that
you
Dean
were
Malenko match, that was before he was actually in WCW and all that. That was an early match. But yeah, you definitely can get lost.
Times?
But earlier than that. But yeah, because I was watching WCW. He wasn't. That was even before then. So it was like an indie match. It was like in a fucking thing somewhere. I forgot who he was wrestling. Damn, I wish I remember. But he was wrestling some a known guy too. But also Warren, man, like, I definitely understand there's definitely tricks and trades and there's definitely things that are just kind of how they are in the business or whatever. But you also got to remember, bro, like a lot of it is based on you as well. Everything about your character and who you are and how you're representing yourself is going to sell yourself. So it's not just the fact that that's how it is in the indies. It's the fact that if you got enough hustle and you got enough fucking willingness to get out there and get going, just like Matt Cardona is a prime fucking example. He was somebody that was, he made a name for himself even when he was in WWE and they kind of shitted on him for it. But then when he got out, did he die out because, oh, well, I'm in the indies now and they're only going to see me as Zack Ryder? I don't call him Zack Ryder anymore. I forget he's Zack Ryder. He's Matt Cardona, the indie god, the fucking deathmatch legend. Like, I know him better now than I knew him when he was in WWE. So it's still all factors in on yourself and your promotion for yourself.
Yeah, he made a name. He was one of the guys who made a name for himself when he left WWE.
Yeah,
and really became
incredibly too.
He was sort of this PG type of guy who catered to the kids. Woo woo woo, you know it, and
he got that shit over too. The Long Island Iced Tea in WWE, bro. He had a big name for himself.
He utilized social media and his YouTube channel when a lot of guys wouldn't really, about that life, and he was really getting over his shit, and it was just hard for him to get into a certain spot or certain place. And then when he left WWE, my man up here wrestling Nick Cage, he up here doing a bunch of shit everywhere from TNA to GCW and all that. So hey, Matt Cardona is definitely it, man. Let's see if he keep that shit up if he come back to WWE though.
He'll come back as Matt Cardona.
I don't know. I don't know. He's one that I don't think will ever come back. I don't know if he'll ever come back. I think he's happy where he's at. He'll probably retire when he gets done where he at right now.
He said if they pay him right, he will.
Well, his wife is there. Fine ass wife, Chelsea Green. Who's another one? Little baddies all over. You know who else? Yo, Nia Jax is, man, Nia over there.
Hey, man, can we give Nia her flowers? That girl bumped her ass off.
She did really good. That match was phenomenal. That was a fucking phenomenal.
Her and Becky did a phenomenal
That was a great match.
Good freaking man.
Yeah, that was a great main event.
Man, great. Yeah, I look at. I'm always a fan of Nia Jax, man. Everybody always be giving my girl so much hate and shit. So I think the most thing I found Raw was interesting, man. Or the most thing that came out of Raw that was real good was the Jimmy and Jay promo.
Yeah, that was
You
really
know
good.
how I feel like Jimmy gonna win. Jimmy gotta win, in my opinion. Though he been sort of overshadowed by Jay's success on
Yep.
Monday Night Raw. He haven't really been doing nothing. He left the
I mean, he
bloodline too
hasn't
and was
had
just
really
like, well,
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. I agree
He
with you.
left the
I think
bloodline and
he'd be the
and
best to
was
win.
just. Oh, let's go back to the bloodline. I felt lost without the bloodline. So, and then there's also the story that they told, especially Jay. I didn't expect Jay to go there. It was like, you know what, man? I don't see you no more, man.
I miss
I
you
miss
and shit.
you.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
oh
still
shit,
think
hold
Jay
up.
might win it just because of how hot he is right now, and plus,
No, bro.
in
I
a
don't-
way,
I don't-
it intertwines into the whole storyline. I think that would be the way you get
I
Jimmy
think
to
Solo
turn
gonna
on
hug
you.
in with them motherfuckers and everything. I
I'm
think them
all for
motherfuckers
it.
gonna brother it up.
I'm all
Everybody
for
gonna
it,
be
Jay
crying in
being
that
People would be
motherfucker.
pissed if Jay loses that
Man,
match.
the sign in the middle of the screen between the brothers, I was like, damn, where's Rikishi? Call Rikishi.
Right.
This would have been great.
Hopefully he'll
but
be there.
Bro, he's been on the
hopefully-
podcast talking about how excited he is about all this stuff.
Yeah, I know them
Yeah.
motherfuckers all in love.
Yeah, I know.
Think about it. The Rock, Roman, Jimmy.
They've been
Hey,
playing this shit for over
Solo.
12 years. They've been trying to
All
get
in.
this thing established to do it, but Roman was not
Oh,
there yet.
Question. Okay, all right. It was mentioned on a post on social media. Then WWE also mentioned it on Monday night. WrestleMania 10, we seen Owen and Brett, two brothers. WrestleMania 25, we got
You're
Matt and
talking about
Jeff. And
yeah.
WrestleMania 40, we're gonna get both of the Usos. Which team do you feel like, or which brothers you feel like who will go 1-on-1 at WrestleMania 55? Now I know that's kind of like a crazy question, but
you don't really have any. I can't.
Bro, if you could ask that question, two of the feuds are basically gone. They can't wrestle.
Who?
The Hardys and Brett and Owen.
No, it's talking about like next.
Next. The
Anybody
next brothers.
Next.
Oh,
yeah,
next
the
brothers?
next brothers. Yeah, and the only one that I could see, I don't know if they,
55.
55, WrestleMania 55.
The motherfuckers would be fucking 55 themselves at this point. I mean, that's a far away.
What other brothers are there?
They probably won't. That's 15 years. They probably be like.
What other brothers are there?
The Creed brothers are the only brothers right now.
That's why I'm thinking it's only the Creed brothers.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 55. Oh, 55. I don't know why I'm thinking years, bro. I'm thinking like 55.
It's all
2055. I'm like, God,
we're going to 40 right now.
Oh, it's just 15 years from now. Just 15 years.
Not that bad.
We're gonna be old.
So.
I
was just when that came up and the Creed brothers was on, I was like, well, the Creed brothers. But hey, who knows? Probably be somebody else though.
They the only brothers. I mean, because I can't think of anybody else that would have like any other establishment.
In the comments, let us know who's brothers.
There's another set of brothers.
Yeah, I thought that was an amazing stat that this is the third one-on-one match in WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 55. I'm like, what?
Brett and Owens match, take the cake. I'll tell you right now, they're the ones to beat out of the brothers match. Their match was fucking phenomenal in WrestleMania.
Yeah,
10.
that was a wrestling. Yeah, that was a wrestling match.
Yep.
Yeah, But Matt and Jeff was nice. I mean, come on, the Hardy Boys. Who didn't love the Hardy Boys?
Yeah, you loved them, but I don't know. Their match was kind of. Their match wasn't all that.
Bro, Matt was not a wrester unless he had Jeff.
Their match wasn't all that, man. I'm trying to remember everything.
Fucking twist of fate that he did him with.
Lil Warren.
I was like, oh man, come on. But yeah, the whole setup to it too at the Royal Rumble, and Matt was like, come on, here you go, get the chair, get the chair.
Yeah. The chair,
swung that motherfucker, hit Jeff.
Or something.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit's crazy though. But yeah, man.
Did we ever get the heel the heel version of the Hardy Boys other than when they were with Gangrel for like that short stint?
The New Brood.
Probably in TNA.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. I don't remember them being heel.
TNA was the only thing. Yeah.
Matt was a heel. He was a
heel plenty of times.
A heel a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah.
All
Well,
right, man.
interesting week,
We'll
man.
see. Yeah, very interesting week, man. Anything else you guys, man, want to top it up or say before we wrap it up?
I mean, it's been a lot of fun, like, counting down WrestleMania, man. I gotta ask you guys, we're really close, man. We're at the end of this, is like the last week of March and everything.
It's crazy.
Once we do get done with WrestleMania, do you guys see this is gonna be the first new WrestleMania without Vince McMahon? Everything is big. To be honest with you, WrestleMania is the big build, but everything that comes after WrestleMania is like setting up for next year and all the new shit that's to come. Are you guys excited for like the new shit instead of talking about the bloodline 50,000 times and Gunther's reign and Rhea's reign and Judgment Day? Like, there's definitely some changes coming after Mania. Are you guys excited for that?
I'm excited. Like I
I'm
said it
super
multiple
excited.
times.
I
I said
bro,
multiple times. I can't wait
how
to
many
see
people are
who.
so invested now just in the WWE? Like, even personal wrestling fans, as mad as they want to be about what the product brings, they are delivering on every cylinder right now. There's not even a person that's even close to slide by them. Like, I mean, I obviously with the Netflix and everything coming up, man, it's a hell of a future coming up.
It's a lot going on.
I'm gonna answer that, and I want to say one last thing, and I'm gonna get the floor to you guys though. Man, I feel like WWE right now. I feel like after WrestleMania, I'm ready for new champions. I said this multiple times. Roman's been champion forever. Gunther, Rhea Ripley, uh, tag team champions, everybody. So some new shit, some fresh shit would really be exciting. With some new faces and some freshness in the championship picture, which you're already getting in the production value and the show itself. I think would just be really great though. Another thing, man, like Warren just said right now, it's kind of a little hard not to talk about WWE right now because 5 years ago WWE wasn't as this popular in a way.
Not even in WrestleMania time.
Not even at WrestleMania time. It wasn't this popular, man. And of course, a lot of it goes to the bloodline and The Rock and Cody and everything else going on with the WWE, Netflix,
and the scandals.
So much.
Don't leave that out. That's
and the scandals, positive or negative, though. But I feel like, man, like I said, it's hard not to talk about WWE. Whatever wrestling you love, you enjoy, enjoy it, man. I remember going to a wrestling event. It was earlier this year, no, last year. In November, and one of the guys behind me was just we was at the Monday Night Raw, and he was just like he mentioned something I can't remember. He was just like, well, I don't just watch WWE, man, and I think that's I was saying this in the chat. I think that's the cool thing, in the internet wrestling community with everybody is that's the cool thing to do or say to be like, well, you know what? I don't watch WWE. Look at, man, I grew up in WWE. I watch WWE, and that's it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Cool. I watch other wrestling promotions, but let's be real about it. WWE is the top of the cake. That's what it is, though. But I feel like that's just the exciting thing to do. It's like, man, yeah, man, I watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, I watch NWA. I watch everything else. Look at Raw come on Monday night. You watch Raw, you watch SmackDown, Dynamite, Impact. You watch Friday, SmackDown and Rampage or whatever. Like, come on. Like, then you got Saturday and Sunday. What you going? What else you fitting in? You fitting in everything else, and of course the independent scenes and shit like that. So it's like, man, watch what you gonna watch, enjoy it all, and shout out to everyone who's wrestling and doing what they do. But I'm not gonna be the first to say I watch every damn thing because shit, I'm trying to watch my favorite show. I'm trying to play with my son. I'm trying to watch this. I'm not about to watch everything, man. But I will watch some shit that definitely
get that Russell Rand drink. Get it.
Definitely. I figure that I like and that is like interesting to me, but I'm not about to watch it. I watch Raw, and this is my style. I watch Raw Mondays, Tuesdays NXT, Wednesday night tonight I watch Dynamite, and the crazy thing is Dynamite and Rampage is back to back now, so I might watch Rampage just because it's back to back with Dynamite. I'm not sure. And then on Thursdays,
they put them on. They're both. So you're telling me Dynamite comes on and then Rampage comes on afterwards?
Yeah, so they're coming to Jacksonville. They're doing Collision on a whole different day.
Just making fucking one show.
Yeah, because the March Madness is back, so
$5
on Friday nights and shit like
$5
that. That's why they
on
doing it.
TV.
That's why they doing it
Yeah.
Yeah,
tonight
March
though.
Madness is
And
taking
and then
everything
if
now.
if you watch it then if you watch TNA Impact Wrestling on Thursday night, then you got SmackDown. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's a lot of wrestling.
Bro,
That's
we
a lot
live
of
in an era
wrestling.
where you don't have to watch every. You can literally just follow it. Like you,
Yeah, and I
I was
do.
saying about TikTok. Yeah, like TikTok.
Yeah.
I know everything that happens, bro. So it's like, even though I'm not watching everything, I still know
YouTube
who
is
the
a great
champion
thing.
is. You see, but here, Warren, here's maybe somebody needs to also, because people have been asking me lately, why do I love TikTok so much? YouTube is great. You go to YouTube, you got to find shit, you got to type shit in. Oh, I want to watch this, blah, blah, blah.com. And then you type that shit in, and then all the videos pop up. You select what you want to see. This is the shit about TikTok. You like whatever the fuck you like. You get on there and you just swipe and see whatever you fuck up. Don't want to watch that right now, but I like it. I'll maybe watch it later. Bam, click it. You're going to get that information. It's just fully given to you immediately. And I know that's probably not the best thing for everything, but it's something about shit like wrestling. I can go on there. Oh, TNA. Oh, damn shit. Damn, they had a match right there. This fucking match is crazy. Okay, let me go to YouTube. I want to watch the whole thing now. But I watched most of that shit already on fucking TikTok. I saw, oh, they had that promo. Damn, the whole fucking promo. Oh, just watch it. Slip it up. I know everything that happened in fucking 15 minutes. And I'm just saying, I don't have to watch 2 hours of wrestling and invest, except for the stuff that I really, like Dre said, really want to invest in. I can watch Raw, I can watch SmackDown, and I'm good. Everything else, I'll follow that shit because I like wrestling, so I like to know who got this. I like to know who might be coming later.
I got my strawberry. I don't need nothing else.
Can't be watching all that shit, bro. I mean, like you said, Dre, you got a million fucking things to do. I like Cobra Kai. I just watched the movie last night. If y'all want to be bugged the fuck out, watch this movie on Netflix called Nowhere. With this chick who was stuck in a fucking what's it called? Trailer.
That joint was nice.
That was
crazy, yo.
Yeah, then her boyfriend had got stuck in the other joint, and I think he had got killed or whatever.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, the shit she had to go through. Woo, women. Ooh,
I'm watching a show right now on Peacock called "The Apples Never Fall."
Is it good?
Everybody keeps talking about that show.
It is good. The mom, I was spoiling it, the mom is definitely gone missing, and the family trying to figure out what the fuck happened to her. And it's a new lady just arrived. It sort of like that Sami Zayn just came into the family and was just like, oh, and everybody was like, what the fuck you doing here? Like, who are you?
Nice tie-in, Dre. Nice tie-in.
Yeah. So the movie, the series is definitely good. So I've been definitely watching that one though.
Bro, yeah, we got it. Yo, listen. Hey, this is a nice time to remind it. Let me say this real quick. Yeah, I heard stuff about Ted. Good time to say it because we're talking about this. I would love to have you guys come on too. But yeah, I'm trying to revamp my entertainment show just for these reasons. I want to have a show just not so much with the show off segment anymore, but I really want to go into talking about the shows that I like, talking about different shows that I've watched, what's new, different shows, different movies, stuff like that, and bring guests on, even people that were in these shows and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do that next. So Thursday nights, definitely, guys, the Beeline Entertainment is definitely coming back. I'm actually not doing STR this tonight. I just kind of canceled it. I actually got to take care of some stuff in my house. Like I said, my dad rant. I need to get my house back together. So I'm going to skip out on STR tonight, but we will be back next Wednesday because WrestleMania is right around the corner. But y'all seen me enough this week. We just did 3 hours on Monday, 2 hours here. I'm done. I'm done for the week.
Most definitely. And the same sort of on my end, though. I'm going to definitely take a weekend break because Talk Pro Wrestling will return next Saturday, leading up until, WrestleMania. So take a break. And also, man, this has definitely been fun as always, man. Warren?
Oh, yeah.
I got my episode on Friday with Cody Madden, 5-Star Jobber's own podcast own Cody Madden. We talk about his experience getting ambushed to have his chair shot due to his predictions that he lost. Him talking about him actually getting in the ring, running the ropes, taking the bumps, what was the differences of what he thought, and obviously just talking about the build of his podcast. Definitely, they're on the road to 200 subscribers, so if you haven't, go follow the 5-Star Jobbers. They're amazing guys. If you contact them, they will even commentate to your independent shows at a very reasonable price. Get your stuff production-wise. They're great guys. They do great camera work. I was blown away how early they're into this and the camera work that they do. But I also check it out on audio. But yeah, man. Buzzingmarlowe, we're back up and rolling. It's been fun. I know a lot of people have been requesting for Buzzing with Gaming. That will be next week. Just having fun, man. Trying to recover from my daughter having spring break and stuff like that. So just trying to keep the house as function as I can. But yeah, man, definitely. And we got merch now. Commission Talks. Yeah. We got merch.
Yeah, we should have uploaded that shit.
We got merch now.
Commission Talks merch is definitely coming. We got to get everything together. It looks really cool, yo. Really appreciate you guys.
It's nice.
It's gonna be some good shit. We got a lot of good stuff coming, man. I mean, with Commission Talks, I mean, like I said, it's a game. I'm literally putting this shit together. I'm hoping that within April, I'm gonna give it to April where I can really announce it and have everything put together, and we can start picking out days where we can find some teams and do this full show. I might as well also say this. Listen, I'm also kind of recruiting a little bit. I'm trying to find on STR, Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. I'm trying to get 1 or 2 more people, man. We actually I'm trying to get like a little bit more foundation. We started off with 4 people and we kind of got 3, and then when somebody's sick or something like that, then we got 2. So we're trying to definitely, yeah, bro. Two people is kind of difficult when you're talking stuff. Like it's just back to back. But when you got a room, it's a lot.
I know what you're talking
bro.
about.
Well, we're like 86 episodes, and there's like 9 different platforms.
Yeah, bro. We got to get that mixture. So I got somebody actually I was gonna have on STR tonight, and he was kind of like, it was like a tryout thing, but I'm gonna hit him up and tell him that it'll be next week. But yeah, we'll have some new faces on STR, man. We might even have a couple TikTokers. I've been talking to a couple of different people, so it should be a lot really interesting. Looking forward to it. Get the groups together, man.
Follow this man on TikTok so we can stop hearing about it, so he can go live and have his TikTok rant, man. Help this.
Can y'all just imagine when I do get I've gained. Thank you guys. All right, listen to me. Thank you guys. Thank everybody. Dre, you, everybody. Yo, I've literally went up my TikTok. When I really started talking about it, I think I had like 429 followers. My shit is at 537 fucking followers. So, guys, thank you so much for listening and following me. And
apparently, I'm over the number. I just don't.
Yeah, you're over it. Yeah, you got. I've been
this shit. So that's bad.
Hey, look, gotta follow all of us on TikTok, man.
Please follow all of us. Yeah, for real.
Live, man.
I like his videos where he does the big mouth thing. I don't know how to do all that stuff.
Yeah, I fuck around. I'm a goofball though, so it's easy for me to do shit.
Yeah.
Loud and you just have entertainment things. That's like
that's my shit.
Awesome. Look at, man, this was another great episode of Commission Talks, man. We live here. Man, we about to roll on out of here and wrap it up. Appreciate everyone definitely teaming up. I mean, watching us and chatting with us on Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram, even on the Buzzing with Marlowe and the Beeline Entertainment social media platforms. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share, man. For real. New episode of the 11:30 podcast show obviously is out right now with a great guest I had on as well. She was actually she was joining us in the Instagram, watching us on Instagram. Iris Person, she's a gospel recording artist. Wonderful episode I had out with her. So definitely check that out as well. Talk Pro Wrestling will return next Saturday. And I'll see you guys, man, real soon, man. We leading up into WrestleMania, man. So,
that's right.
Yo, man. Other than that, you guys, man, we about to head on out of here. For myself, Dre, aka Dre on Wells, and my guy Brian B. Warren Marlowe. We out, man.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.